Qala Imla, Alahayana, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wa Malaki, Bashim, Harawat, Kakwadash, Barakatham, the Water Bible Ball, Wakwam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily, to the men out there teaching the light-wise doctrine of the city, Shalom. Today we got this video where you Jakes out there that's not even in the truth, y'all starting to figure it out. Y'all starting to see the pattern that Esau has been working against you, the false accuser of the brethren. Now, Esau has spent all four his kingdoms, lying on us, false accusing us, because he wants to paint us as being wicked. He wants to paint us as being black by definition, which means void of light. But despite all that stuff he put in the news about us, keeping us on the front page and keeping us on breaking news, just like Puff right now. But they ain't said, like when they went after R. Kelly, then nobody go after Hugh Hefner though. See what I'm saying? See, they sweep their crimes under the rug, but they're broadcast the crimes that Israelites commit full force. See, they're trying to paint that, but they are truly the wicked. Job chapter 9, verse 24, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, not where and who is he. That's why they always got us plastered all over the news, because they want to give the illusion that the Israelites are the wicked. Now, let's grab this video real quick. The name of this video is World's Biggest Thief. Check this out.
One of the biggest misconceptions that them racist folks put out about us, the melanated people, is that, you know, that we like some type of criminals and thieves.
Right. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. How did he get into the power of their hand? Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth was given to the hand of the wicked. They are in rulership. They get to call the shots. They get to make, break, ignore, and enforce laws at their will. Though they'll never admit that, that's what they do. And they always seem to enforce the laws against Israelites and ignore or turn a blind eye when it comes to their own people. Let's go.
We some thieves. You see somebody in a nice car, it'll be like on social media, somebody in the clean old school. Oh, he probably stole it.
Yeah, that's what they think. Because to an Edomite, if they see a successful Israelite, you so-called blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, they be like, this something wrong with this? No, because I'm supposed to have that. That's what they say spiritually to themselves. How did he get to do this? Well, guess what? Jake worked hard. Jake ain't got no choice but to work hard in captivity in Babylon. And if he wants nice things, that's a problem for Esau. Just like if Jake's smiling too much or too hard, that's a problem for Esau. Micah chapter 2, verse 2, and they covered fields and take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Yeah, they take everything. They steal stuff that I didn't even think could be stolen. Not to forget the world's biggest identity thieves, those tunnel rats over there in our land. Yeah, they steal everything. Let's go. That's why it says even a man and his heritage, because they stole our identity. They stole our house by taking our land.
They stole the rims. They love to push this narrative that we're the thieves. But do you realize the biggest thieves that ever existed on this planet are European colonizers, bro? Like, for real, like
Edomites. Always has been.
It's almost like they gotta lie to themselves to believe this bullshit. These folks go from piece of land to piece of land, continent to continent, and steal shit. Still, and we ain't even gonna talk about the violence and what they do to the women and children. They steal everything in sight. They steal the land, claim it's theirs. They steal the resources. They steal everything there is to steal. They steal culture. Even, you know, Beyonce making country music and they mad. How she gonna make motherfucker? Because it's ours. We made country music. They even want to claim that. They want to claim everything in history, all the statues. They want to blow the noses off of them and claim it as theirs. They are by far the biggest thieves who have ever existed. And they want to compare that to, you know, people in our community that's surviving because they stole the resources in the first place. They ain't justifying, you know, stealing the people in our community that do it. But let's not act like they not operating out of survival mode because the colonizers stole what we had in the first place. Stealing people. But don't even get me started. And then even little things like they try to make it seem like we are the people that's on welfare. It's way more of them on welfare than us. When it comes to SA crimes, they take the cake by a long shot. Abusing children, they take that by a long shot. You get what I'm saying? But it's like I said, they gotta lie to themselves to believe this bullshit.
That's what Esau does. That's exactly what he does. Psalm chapter 73, verse 9. They set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walketh through the earth. Their tongue walking through the earth is their media. That's how they get to paint us in a negative light 24 hours a day. Their media. Their social media that they control. Mainstream media. That's how their tongue walking through the earth. That's why everybody, well, the majority of people believe what they say on mainstream media. And they just blindly roll with it. Now let's go to Proverbs chapter 11, verse 18. The wicked worketh the deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward. That's their job, to sow wickedness. Now let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes. Go to chapter 11. I was there. Ecclesiastes chapter 11. Verse 31. For he lieth in wait and turneth good into evil, and in things worthy of praise will lay blame upon thee. See, everything is our fault. Remember, a couple of months ago, they tried to blame was it the Ukrainian war? Or that shit them tunnel rats got going on with guys over there. They tried to blame that on us. See, people are idiots. Ecclesiastes chapter 23. Salakia chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue and look and saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. Yeah. So all these rich politicians get on the TV and say something bad about us, the majority of the country gonna roll with it. But if we try to stand up for ourselves, they're gonna try to kick us down to we lying and all this other shit. We don't care. Because sooner or later the truth gonna bite your ass. And I can't wait to see how stupid y'all look when you finally accept the truth for what it is. Because the Lord is about to slap the pride out of everybody at the same time when he pull up. Let's see what else. Oh, I got some statistics just to prove what Buddy was saying. Let's go here. Let's come out of this. Actually, yeah, let's come out of this. Let's go here. It says arrest by offense, age, and race. Go down to the chart. All ages. Now, if we look at, okay, this column is all races. This column is white. This column is black. But first, before we go over this chart, let's get this. Prison Report Series preliminary data release. Check this out. At year end 2022, 32% of persons sentenced to state or federal prison were black. 32%. 31% were white. 23% Hispanic, 10% multiracial or some other race, 2% American Indian or Alaska Native, 1% Asian, Native Hawaiian, or Pacific Islander. See all these bywords, all these labels Esau put on you? None of these are your biblical names. White, well, black, tribe of Judah, Israelite. White, the nation of Edom, Esau. Hispanic, Northern Kingdom, Israelites. Other race, don't know. American Indian, Israelite. A good chance these might be Japhites or Israelites. Asian, you either Moab or Ammon. Hawaiian, you might be Japhet. Other Pacific Islander, you might be Japhet, the nation of Japhet. Well, not that you might be from the bloodline of Japhet, Salaki. Now let's remember these numbers. 32% black, 31% white. That's what we want to look at. Now we go here. Murder and non-negligent manslaughter. White, 5,680. That's a goddamn lie, but okay. Black, 6,380. But if you look at all races as a whole, white, 5 million offenses, while black, not even 2 million. Now, with that being said, just these two numbers alone, why doesn't the prison system reflect that here? Because here, they outnumber us pretty much, what? They're almost, yeah, it's more than double. Because if you double this, it's not even 4 million. But they already then hit over 5 million. So why does this not reflect that? Because these people are liars and false accusers. That's why. Let's get some more scriptures. 2nd Ezra chapter 6. How we outdo Esau in his blessing. One of his blessings was murder. The world's first murderer was an Edomite. Remember Cain? Yeah. 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And we declaring that now. Now let's go to chapter 11. That's why all this truth, that's why Esau being exposed left and right. Just like these bridges. I said it yesterday when they attacked that bridge in Baltimore. Yeah, there was a terrorist attack all day by your government. I said that's not going to be the last bridge that they terrorized, and I was right, because 3 hours later they set a fire under a bridge, and then they did something to another bridge, and it's all the same. Just it's the same pattern, the same playbook Esau uses. Remember when he started derailing trains? Yeah, we said that wasn't going to be the last train. The first one was not the last. This is not going to be the last bridge that they terrorized. So y'all be on the lookout. 2nd Ezra chapter 11, verse 39. That ain't it, what I was looking for. But let's go to, we can go to 2nd Peter. Chapter 1. Verse 16. For we have not followed cunningly devised fables when we made known unto you the power and coming of our Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, but were eyewitnesses of his majesty. Yeah, these are cunningly devised fables. Always lying on us. They will not leave us alone. They go to sleep thinking about how can they lie on us, and they wake up and carry it out. We the only ones that on their radar. Everybody else ain't important. You know why? Because they know who we are. And they know that the Lord is about to come through and put a foot to ass. Romans chapter 16, verse 18. For they are that are such serve not our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, but his own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. Every time they get behind a podium and lie on us, the majority of the country believes it. The majority of the world believes it. Y'all get Esau too much goddamn credit. Without ever stopping to think, does it even make sense? Let's go to Proverbs chapter 26. And we're going to verse 26. Oh, we can go to 5. Well. Start 23. Burning lips and a wicked heart are like potsherd covered with silver dross. Verse 24. He that hateth disassembleth with his lips, and he lifted up deceit within him. That's Esau. He that hated disassemble with his lips. All he do is talk lies, speak lies on us. Verse 25. When he speaketh fair, believeth him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. 7 mean completion. This man's completely wicked. Verse 26. Whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. It's being exposed right now on a global scale. Verse 27, who diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it shall return upon him. Esau just don't know the Lord got him in a trick bag. He's earning his judgment right now. He's just finishing it off. He putting the last few nails in his own coffin. Yeah, he's earning his judgment, which is 1,000 years captivity and extermination from the earth forever. No more Esau. Verse 28, a lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it. See? That right there. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it. Who's afflicted by his lying tongue? Us, Israelites. And a flattering mouth worketh ruin. That he catch y'all up in all them big ass words, lying on everybody, doing dumb shit and lying about it. Nothing his fault, even though he in charge. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 14. Verse 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and the man of wicked devices is hated. And Esau is becoming the new nigga on the earth because everybody's starting to hate this dude because he can't be trusted. He can't. Let's go to Mark chapter 13. Verse 13. The red letter. So this is Yahushua speaking. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And all he do is lie on us, trying to put us in little terrorist groups, categories and shit, when we haven't committed not one lick of violence. Now, if you want to call reading the judgments to these nations violent, well, we ain't got nothing to do with how you respond to truth and reality. We gives a fuck about your fragile ass feelings. We don't care. Matter of fact, you should be tired of being lied to. So if you want to continue to be lied to, go to church. Go pay the pastor to lie to you. It's not our problem how you deal with truth and reality. Go to Luke. Chapter 21. Verse 17. Red letter again, Yahushua speaking, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. It's talking to the prophets. Because now they trying to, in Georgia and South Dakota, they trying to ban street preaching because Esau feelings hurt. You got nothing to do with your feelings. Your feelings ain't got nothing to do with the judgment of the Lord. Nope. Because think about it. The whole nation of Israel went into captivity. Not all Israelites were wicked, but we went into punishment as a whole nation. And guess what? Now it's time for you other 17 nations, especially the nation of Edom, to get your judgment. Now I know it's not all the other 17 nations are totally wicked. I know it's some righteous people amongst the other nations, amongst Edom. But guess what? Y'all still gonna be judged as a nation. This is not an individual punishment. This is a nation punishment. He punished all of us at the same time, and y'all finna get y'all's next. You don't believe me? Let's go to Amos chapter 3. Like we said, yeah, it's some righteous people amongst other nations, but you're still gonna be judged as a whole. Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel. See? Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, verse 2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities. Yeah, we went down as a whole nation. Now it's y'all turn. Now let's go to Luke 12. Verse 2. Red letter again, Yahushua speaking, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Verse 3. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ears in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. Everything coming out in the last days. Let's go to Luke chapter 11, verse 54. Laying wait for him and seeking to catch something out of his mouth. Hold up, let's start at 53. And these are I think these are the wicked Pharisees trying to catch Yahushua up in his words. Verse 53, and as he said these things unto them, the scribes and the Pharisees, began to urge him vehemently and to provoke him to speak of many things. Verse 54, laying wait for him and seeking to catch something out of his mouth that they might accuse him. See, Esau, these draconian laws are coming because Esau needs to convict you of something. He has to false accuse you. He needs to make you guilty of something so he can label you as a bad guy. And you want to know how ridiculous these laws are getting? Right now, they trying to go after video gamers. Them Call of Duty cats, yeah, they're trying to label y'all extremists. See? That they might accuse him. They need something to accuse you of so they can label you a bad guy. Because right now they're in the process of labeling the prophets terrorists. We ain't committing no terrorist act. All we do is read and teach. But Esau is quick to call everybody else a terrorist, but who's doing the terrorizing? This man has declared war against the citizens of his own country. So who's the terrorist? Psalm chapter 62. Verse 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. That's why they keep telling lies on you, Israel, because they don't want the world to see you in your true light. They want the world to see you through a dark lens. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. Blessed with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Salah. Go to Psalms 85. Verse 11. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. First Peter. Chapter 3. Verse 16. Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach. All they do is lie. Go to Revelation chapter 12. Verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. Man, are we lying on us? Revelation chapter 2. Verse 2. This is the red letter, Hamashiach speaking once again. I know thy works and thy labor and thy patience, and how thou cannot bear them which are evil, and thou hast tried them which say they are apostles and are not, and hast found them as liars. Now this go for you lying as pastors, you lying as politicians, and everybody else who lie on us for real. Deuteronomy chapter 33. Verse 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. Their high places, all these strongholds, they got all these lies set up in place to make you think negative about Israelites. Go to Psalm 64. Verse 7. No. Let's go. Verse 4, Salaki. Verse 3. Verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Verse 3. Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot the arrows, even bitter words. See, they lie with words. Verse 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Who's the perfect in the Lord's eyes? The Israelites. Yeah, they shoot arrows at the perfect. That's them sneaking their lies in here and there. Yeah, they real slick with their speech. They like to imply things. They never say things straight out. They imply. Verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Verse 5, They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily, and they say, who shall see them? That's what they think. They think ain't nobody on to them. That's how proud and stupid they are, as well as delusional. Verse 7. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. Verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, all that see them shall flee away. Don't nobody want anything to do with Esau and the divided states of America and the Israelis. Don't nobody, because you can't be trusted. Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Who's the wicked? The children of the wicked, the nation of Edom. Psalm chapter 7. Verse 14. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity and have conceived mischief and brought forth falsehood. Psalm chapter 37. Verse 32. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. Psalm chapter 37, verse 28. For the Lord loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints, not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Seed of the wicked, Edomites. All the men gonna be cut off. It ain't gonna be no more seeds of Esau, Edom. No more seeds of the wicked. And your woman is not gonna cry. She's not gonna shed a tear because she tired of your ass too. She's not gonna miss you, bro. Ain't nobody gonna miss your crazy ass. Psalm chapter 52. Look at the shit you do. You think people gonna miss being terrorized in their own country by a group of people who's supposed to be protecting them and looking out? No, ain't nobody gonna miss your dumb shit, the dumb shit you do. You kidding me? Psalm chapter 52, verse 3. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness, Salah. Psalm chapter 28. Verse 3. Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. Job chapter 13. Verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. Job chapter 15, verse 35. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit. 2 Corinthians chapter 2. Verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we're not ignorant of his devices. We know why you constantly lie on us, and you're going to eat every lie you ever told on us. So that's fair after your 1,000 years of brutal slavery. Your slavery is so brutal, it ain't been recorded yet. But it's already been prophesied as being the most brutal captivity in history. So your captivity gonna make ours look like a cakewalk. Not to mention the fact that we had to build Babylon. We had to stay in captivity for 500 years. you Edomites, you Amalekites, and you other 16 nations going into captivity for 1,000 years. And y'all, instead of just rebuilding one country, y'all gonna have to rebuild the whole planet, baby. So yeah, that's fair. Get a couple more and close out. Go to the book of Isaiah. So yeah, and enjoy the rest of your kingdom, because y'all used us up. Now it's time for y'all to get used up. So you better eat your Wheaties. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. Yeah. Verse 32. Verse 7. The instruments of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. We close out the book of Obadiah. Verse 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, Edomites, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. And verse 18. Oh, let's go to 16. This is talk about you other nations. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, you took advantage of the Israelites. So shall all the heathen drink continually their cup of slavery. Yeah, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Y'all never been in this position that you about to be in. Verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. The house of Jacob is Israelites. Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. The house of Joseph are the Ephraimites, so-called Puerto Ricans, head of the northern kingdom. Judah is the head of the southern kingdom, but he's also the head tribe of the Israelites, so-called blacks. You are the tribe of Judah. Yahushua came from the same tribe. Hebrews chapter 7:14. It is evident that our Savior sprang out of Judah, in which Moses spoke nothing concerning priesthood. Yeah, the house of Joseph a flame. That's you Puerto Ricans. And the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. So you want to get us for hate speech? Get the Lord for hate speech, because he just said it. Y'all will be exterminated. And that's going to be it. No more governments terrorizing their citizens. No more governments stealing everything in sight and lying about it. So Esau, pretty much enjoy the rest of your kingdom until captivity. Deuces, bitch. Call Allahim La, Alahayanaw Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wa Malakia, Ba'ashem Harawat, Wakakoras, Baraka Thumb, the water Baba Bawa, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.